Against the wishes of his own party leaders and party funders, Republican Representative Byron Donalds, who as we all know is a huge MAGA guy, decided to hold a town hall recently. And without even having to tell you the story, you can probably already assume that it did not go well for Byron Donalds. And if you've made that assumption, you would be correct. Because Donalds said what might be the dumbest thing ever that caused the crowd to immediately turn against him. Here's what happened. Donalds was, of course, defending DOGE. They're doing great work. Elon Musk, all these people, they're so great and wonderful. Crowd wasn't buying it, right? They were pissed off, like they're firing people. One person shouted out at one point. But then Donalds decided, okay, all right, I got a clever way to defend DOGE. And here is what he said. That, by the way, is totally, completely false, but this is what he said. This is something that President Obama wanted to do. When President Obama was... And he couldn't finish his sentence because at that point, the crowd was booing so loudly, you could no longer hear him. This guy tried to blame DOGE, a creation of 2025, on President Obama, who left office January 20th, 2017. The guy has been out of office for 8 years, and Byron Donalds is trying to blame something that was created this year on him. And then, once the crowd kind of stopped booing as loudly, Byron said, "You can boo if you want to, but if you go back in time to 2009, then President Obama famously said he wanted to famously examine efficiencies in the federal government. What DOGE is doing is examining records. They're providing their findings." And that's when somebody in the crowd shouted out, "They're firing people." Now, here's the thing. Obama did not say he was going to do any of that. What happened was that during the debates in 2008, Byron, not 2009, 2008, you'd have to go back an extra year in your little time machine you told people to do. In 2008, he was having the debates with John McCain. John McCain wanted to slash and burn the government, kind of like Trump is doing now. And Obama, in his response to that during the debate, came out and said, listen, I'm not going to try to do an Obama impression. He's like, he wants to take a hatchet when in reality, we need to take the scalpel. Sure, there are probably things in the federal government we can cut, but you can't just go in there, chopping it all down. You need to actually examine things, look through them, and make your cuts that way. He wasn't saying that was something he was going to do. He just said, if you're going to do things, do it strategically and intelligently instead of going in like some weird billionaire and destroying everything. So, Byron, not only were you wrong about what Obama did, you were wrong about when he did it, and you were wrong about how he approached the issue. You were literally just wrong about every possible single thing. And it didn't end there. One person in the crowd stood up and asked Donalds if he had read the book Caste, The Origins of Our Discontents. And that book links U.S. caste systems oppressing African Americans with similar caste systems in India, Nazi Germany, and other nations. And at that point, Donalds got furious. And he said, I like how everybody's shouting at me, the black guy on stage. Don't marginalize my life or what I've done. Don't do that. Or marginalize other black people or other Americans. So you're doing what you guys accuse the Democrats of doing, which, they're playing the race card. They're always playing the race card. That's what you guys always say. And now here you are, unhappy that people are asking you questions. You're like, everybody's shouting at me because I'm black. No, everybody's shouting at you because you're a douchebag. Okay? This isn't about race. This is about being an a-hole who's defending the indefensible. It wouldn't matter what race, gender, religion, sexuality you are. If you're doing bad things, people are going to call you out. But yeah, good job trying to hide behind your race. That's not why people were pissed off. You lied to them repeatedly to their faces, and they called you out for it. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.